Access granted.
Shout out to my man Sean C. Go over there and show the king some love. Me and him both gonna rap a taste a little bit, walk 8 miles, and talk about this. Then the spirits of the universe gonna take us home. Without further ado, let's get it.
What about all the black men who leave black women and abandon their children? And on the surface, you can look at it and say, you know what, fair point. There are some black men who leave and abandon their children. They never have that same energy for all men who abandon their children, like they do for black men. See, we never see positive images of good black men raising their children. We never hold women accountable for their choices of who they lay down with. And we never hear enough about these women who cause their men to run away due to their attitudes. There is a lot of misinformation about black men as fathers and little accountability for women who are labeled single moms. With that being said, let's get started.
Everybody, why you don't want to watch your 2 kids for spring break and you want to sit at home and play on your phone? Go ahead and tell everybody.
Face, man.
Go ahead, what you waiting for?
How about you fold these clothes?
You want me to... You need to watch your 2 kids for spring break. I never get a break. I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Stay at home, do these clothes, watch these kids.
You need to watch the kids. It's your turn. It's your turn. You always want to be on your phone. You don't even spend time with your own kids. Look at your kids. They don't even know they daddy. You need to be here. Why I always gotta watch the kids? You want me to figure it out? So what about your kids? You don't care about your kids?
I don't want to hear none of that.
Look, tell your daddy that you want your daddy to watch you for spring break.
Man, get out my face, man.
Look at how they looking at you. This is...
Nigga, why are you hollering?
When you want to have an adult conversation, you do that in private. You don't take it to social media, number one. Number two, you do not argue around your children. They don't need to be seeing that.
Is that what you want to set for your kids?
And you want to hear set a bad example. Who you think you checking?
Who you think you talking to?
Nigga, you need to be in a special class. What the fuck is...
A lot of men are not available to operate in the role they're supposed to be in. That's the only reason we're asking that question. Men are not equipped for the job, even if they're in the home.
Women, you're going to be held accountable. You cannot blame solely everything on man. At what percentage do you play a part in it?
I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need help in raising that baby from a man?
Not really. Male figures are not substantially important in the family.
I remember this story as well. This was the touching story because when you listen to their reactions and you listen to their reactions and you look at their lifestyle, it adds up. You know, daddy not at home. So she walking around, I don't need no man, I can do it myself. And she finds out that it's hard raising 1, 2, maybe 3 children by yourself as a single parent. But where did she learn all of this from? Well, okay, let's go back further. Look at her mama. Her mama's single. And when you look at her mama's history, okay, now it makes sense. Generation to generation. These are these things that we have to talk about. This is the reason why a large number of women, modern women speaking, make mistakes like this.
About like the black single mom. Again, I think they're referring to the very bottom, the like small number of black moms, but the average single black mother who is self-aware, I feel like it's okay. So it's kind of like a battle between that and me telling myself like it's fine, you made the right decision, and like you're not with the father of your child. How could this affect my daughter?
How do you feel about kids?
I have a son.
Okay.
Do you have kids?
Yes.
How many?
5. I have an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and an 11-month-old.
And you wonder why kids grow up doing what they do. Because look at mama. See, they don't want to really show this part. We're not supposed to show this. We're not supposed to speak on that bullshit. We're going to call the elephant out in the room.
I'm going to say something to you that sounds like a motherfucker made it up.
Raised by his mother is a very, very, very emotional man. And I've seen them all over the internet. They get very emotional. They'll kill you over nothing because they've learned to be emotional from a woman. They don't know how to balance emotions. Because you see one thing about men, when men parent, yeah, they parent off of like logic. So children can see the emotional parent.
You got an ask the mom and dad as well.
Yeah, so a woman will be like, stop doing that now! But the man will just be like, yo, let me see you do that again. You see that? You didn't even have to shout.
Have to sleep.
No, I want bed.
You're sick.
No, I'm not.
You're sick.
No.
Lay down, be quiet.
Lay down.
You saw that? There's a difference versus when a mother says something and when daddy speak. When daddy speaks, the vibration. There is a totally different smoke that enters the room when a father is present.
Lay down. Chuck, tell Carl to lay down.
Lay down.
You better not. Tell Dada.
She's smelling bored. What you better be doing? Stop it. Thank you.
Go clean your room. No, it's not.
Hey! Who's not listening? I'll get him.
Go clean it. Get out of the fridge. Come on.
But you see the difference? You see the difference. Cannot be making this shit up.
Yes. Come on.
Get the fuck out of the freezer!
Result of the large number of single mothers today, we are seeing how the absence of a father in these children's lives are affecting them, both boys and girls. In this next segment, we're going to look at how not having a father around is affecting these children's emotions and behaviors.
I'm gonna say something to you that sounds like a motherfucker made it up.
All the things that our mother tell us to do does not help us to be better men. As a matter of fact, the things that our mothers try to raise us to be, she's raising us to be the kind of men she wouldn't even date.
I'm a good man.
She's raising him to be this weak man that she wouldn't even date her motherfucking self. A mother's love is not sufficient enough for a boy. He have to have some type of male love.
Not only that, there has to be a balance. If there's no balance, then there's going to be an offset. There's going to be an off balance. And we see that. We see that in the behavior of men and women, especially women. We see that behavior.
Has to be consistent to even balance out the consistency of a mother's love. Without that balance, mothers ruin boys. You love on them too long, you ruin him. At some point, he has to go through some training or some discipline, some hard teachings.
I need your help.
With what? I don't have no money.
Our son.
What about him?
Look, I found a gun in his room. He hasn't been coming home. He's been hanging out with these kids at the school. His grades have dropped, and he's being very disrespectful at the house.
And what would you like me to do about that?
Be his dad.
Now you want me to be his dad?
You've always been his dad.
Since when?
You've always been his dad.
Oh, the fact now that you can't fucking control him, now his dad. Look, ain't that some shit?
Are you gonna help me or not?
Listen, man. Listen to what I just said clearly. The fact that you can't control him right now, I'm his father.
So you want our son to become a statistic?
I could have sworn we just had this conversation before, right?
Look, that's in the past. So you gonna help me with our son or not?
What you need is to stop sitting around here trying to blame everybody for your problem.
Black men that our mothers are telling us to be don't even exist in her bed. Our mothers are telling us to be the kind of man she can't even attract into the house. So how can she guide me to be a man when she don't even have a man? She don't even know a man. How can she tell me what kind of man to be? She ain't, mama, you ain't got a man. Or the
Are you kidding?
Sold their soul to the things of this world. And the devil is collecting in so many ways, even in unexpected ways. The devil don't care how good your head game is, how good your cheeks are, how banging your body is, your education, your degrees, your job, your house, your cars. your lifestyle. The devil don't care about all of that. When he comes to collect, he comes to collect. And how he will collect is the unknown.
You gotta look what kind of man you got, mama. How you gonna shape us boys to be this kind of man that don't even exist but nowhere in your head? That's what's happening to the black boy, trying to listen to his mama become a black man that don't even exist nowhere but in his mother's head.
Hide. You make yourself guilty as fuck now.
But you talking about yourself, bro. And you don't give a.
It's not my fault. She's on my playing field. She's nowhere near my playing field. She don't have a clue.
I'm not trying to be on
where
your level.
I came from. She thinks she's my equal. I love my daughter.
I don't want to be your mom. I don't want to be. That's the problem. I don't.
But if I need you, I need you.
You want me to stay in that
but,
daughter
but you're
place?
not a baby.
I don't have that. My responsibilities is basically your mom.
You didn't need to sit there, listen to you talk, and that's it. That's done.
No, I'll give you your chance to talk.
And when I talk, you overtalk me and change it to how you feel.
You got shit all twisted. You got an Oedipus complex.
Wow. When did she say that?
In December.
So recently. Because I can see this sort of little boy that's still trying to protect his mom, that's trying to come off as like, things are good, I'm okay, I don't want to disrespect you.
That you are the daughter. You are the daughter. You ain't my mama. It's been your problem all along.
I never wanted to be your mama.
When you were trying to hit me with the stick, and I was holding the stick from you, you said to me, "You're a."
That's not true.
I hear a lot of talking, but the words don't mean shit.
Fighting like this with your mom.
Well, it makes me like,
sit there.
She don't care about nothing. She makes me put on this act. Look, you see how she put on this act as if she want a relationship with us. She don't want a relationship with us. You see that? You trying to make stuff better.
Shut the fuck up!
Hold more accountability on our mothers, because our mothers raised us to be that way. Understand the woman, open the door for her, and all of this. Be nice, work for the woman, and take care of her, and take care of your kids. And if she has kids, take care of her kid. Be a stand-up man. But at the same time, that same mother is teaching her daughter, get yourself a job so you don't need no man. This, that, third, so you don't need no man. So you don't need no man, so you don't need no man. Now we got a whole community of women that's being raised not to need no man, but they got a bunch of men that was raised to want the woman and work for the woman. Our mothers has failed us as men because they raised us to chase women that they taught to reject us, so we don't win at all.
Why men, black men, are out here and the rates are through the roof. They tear us down when we don't communicate and express our thoughts and feelings and sentiments or our vulnerabilities. And then as soon as we talk and express our thoughts and vulnerabilities, we get our ass beat and get torn down for that too. Well, I'm not gonna let myself drive me crazy.
Always reminded about how hard it is for single mothers. They constantly remind us about how hard it is to raise a child alone, even while some of them are screaming that they don't need a man.
Men who are wanting to step up to the role and they're not being afforded the opportunity to because women are bitter or for whatever reason the relationship did not work out.
Share your opinions, share your stories. It's your boy Big Truck here at the King's Table. Shalom.